With high heat and limited water, Utah's drought forces farmers to work around the water shortage. Ali O'Rulian tells us more on how farmers balance conserving water while trying and growing their usual produce. Ali?
With different crops having different water needs, Utah's drought may seem like a maze to figure out, but farmers have been getting creative of how they cultivate their crops.
At a fundamental level, plants only need two things: water and sunlight. But in a drought, when the sun's too hot and there's not enough water, local farmers find ways to water their stock both economically and ecologically. According to the National Drought website, Utah County is experiencing the highest levels of drought. This led farmers to approach this year's harvest differently. Tim Crandall is the owner of Crandall Fruit Farms. For him, preparation for the drought began last year.
Especially last fall when we saw how dry it was, we knew that this year would be a challenging year.
He took precautions like renting additional water, using a soil moisture sensor, and removing weeds from his rows. These steps paid off. Not only did he grow the same amount and quality of produce as years past,
We saved about a third to a fourth of the water that we usually use.
at Wilkerson Farms, a variety of crops strewn over 20 acres of land needed to be watered in a variety of ways. Jared Bucknam has been working on the farm since summer. During the crop season, water usage was strictly monitored.
We definitely had to pertain to the watering schedule a lot more.
Crops that needed to be flooded were more difficult to work with, and some produce died out early due to the heat. As the weather cools down and the harvest begins to wrap up, farmers can agree. Being more prepared to conserve water will help you out in the next season.
Farmers around Utah County are currently selling their seasonal crops for the fall time, so make sure to check them out. Reporting in Orem for Universe Live, I'm Ali O'Rulian.